These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Claire article quote, "The monetary position in Iraq is very excellent at the present time in terms of controlling inflation and the high adequacy of foreign reserves, which enables the central bank to remain stable, defend the exchange rate, and achieve monetary stability, despite the circumstances surrounding the country and the region indicating that the reserve covers our needs, and this is what distinguishes the Central Bank of Iraq compared to other central banks in the region." Mark Z via PDK says, "I have a number of confirmations with people on the ground in Iraq that they are seeing some lower denominations in Iraq. They're seeing 500s, 250s. They have suddenly released a large number of them into the market. They're functionally pretty useless right now with the current pricing now of the dinar. 250 dinar note is worth about 19 cents US. The $500 note is worth about 38 cents US. Why would they suddenly release into circulation so many of these bills? Why do you need a bunch of notes only worth 19 cents? You don't." Mark Z goes on to say, "Doesn't it make a great bridge, a functional currency when the rate changes? Suddenly at RVs, $250 notes go from 19 cents to, let's say, $25. That's a massive change in value. I have some pretty excited folks from Iraq who says, this is it. Now all they have to do is release the even smaller notes, which they already have. There's no reason to release those notes unless the revaluation was happening soon, and they expect it to be done on or before Victory Day, December 10th. This $250 note being released should have you all excited." Moving on, Sandy Ingram says, "For those of you who can travel to Iraq, it's best to deal with your money matters in Baghdad or Erbil. When the currency increases in value, some of you may decide you want to travel to Iraq and it's not a big deal. Wrong. It is a big deal. Yes, you see YouTubers traveling through Iraq, but it's not that simple. The moment you enter the country with a U.S. passport, your life can change instantly. The threat of terrorism, armed conflict, kidnapping, violent crime. This is the State Department standard comment in travel warnings. What the State Department is really saying is if you get into trouble, we do not have the resources or network of people to get you out of trouble. This is why we recommend U.S. citizens to not travel to Iraq." Nader from the Mideast says, "I would not be flying to Iraq to make the exchange. I'll be flying out of Iraq to make the change. I'll go there, pick up some money, come back to the US. That's what I will do." Mark Z via PDK says they have a cut sheet in banks and stores showing these 500 and 250 dinar notes. These bills were printed in 2018 in De La Rue. They have been preparing for this for many years. Frank26 question: "In the past, you said if the dinar comes out at 322, you'll dump all your dinar in one shot. Do you still believe that?" Frank says, "Yeah, because look at my age. This December 20th, I'll be 69. At my age, if it comes out at $3 something, shoot, I'm going to exchange all of it because at my age, I don't want to wait another year or two to watch it go up. Why would I gamble it for it to go up into the 4, 5, whatever range? I'm happy with 3 something. Frank says, "I'm ecstatic with 3 something because I make money with money. I don't use money. If you don't understand that statement, then you might be in trouble with your stewardship." Lastly, I've got Militiaman article quote, says the private Iraqi Banks Association met. They've made a, it's not a quote, it's from an article. It says the private Iraqi Banks Association met. They've made a decision to stay focused on using electronic payments for even the gas stations. One of the things that's going to take care is extracting small category notes off the street. It's working. Citizens are opening accounts.